Okay.
Go see Osric. He's usually got something. You do well for him, maybe I can find you more.
Osric sent me to you. I was looking for an expedition. Okay, so I gotta help Osric do his quest. Alright. Okay. Now I gotta go to Dunrid Row. Yes?
I've never been to Nasitok. Is it very cold? What creatures wander the tundra? How are your leaders chosen?
Oh, he says.
Let me get out some parchment for notes.
Ask whatever you want. If I don't know, I'll make something up.
Where? Where's Dunrid Row? I don't understand.
Your brother, did you and he get along?
To throw water on me to wake me up in the morning. I used to fill his boots with stinging ants.
My own brothers and sisters are doing very well for themselves, back in Takoa. I don't know that they'd search for me if I were killed so far from home.
Brothers can be funny. I bet you'd be surprised how far they'd go.
Stones of this ancient tower have been blackened by centuries-old fires, surrounded by a patch of wildflowers. It's like a memorial. Temple of Whitaker.
Welcome.
Climbers in the back making plans as usual. Dunstan is there. Master Smith. There's a shrine to the Golem. Is this about Dunrid Row? What's wrong with their ciphers? Seems like an extreme position to take.
If this is about the breastplates, I already told Cleaver they won't be repaired till next week.
Found several fragments of an ancient sword. Do you think you could repair it? Styrian's special maid must have been a commission for a champion of some sort. A sword of this caliber would have been specially designed hilt too. Shame to graft anything else onto it. And besides, it'll balance best with all the original pieces. Find the rest of it and I'll forge it for you. Nice.
I'm a forge master. I'm a master smith for the Crucible Knights. We were all smiths back in Hodred's day, though I'm about the only...
Alright. On the barracks.
A simple test. A simple test. That's settled. A simple test. I shall be quiet as a calm sea, which is not very quiet. I shall be quiet as a calm sea. I can do that. That's settled.
Alright. There's Pinhelm.
Good day, stranger.
He's wearing the breastplate, so... Yeah, I'll have to actually go through this quest to actually find the thing. Record of
That's settled.
Edict of Arrest. That's interesting. Where is it? Also for the arrest of Eorn, whose recent actions have led to the death of a knight of the Crucible. The request reporting any information to Justiciar Aldmar, signed Commander Cliver. Eorn? Dunred Row. I don't know where Dunred Rose is, so... see. Well, we'll just have to find Dunred Row. Training room. Who's in the training room? People training. Need to deal with Heritage Hill. Supplicant has arrived from Gilded Vale seeking 270 CP or an escort. How long? Leaves in 3 days. How long is the turn? Isla. What's wrong at Heritage Hill? Corpses. I'll look into it. People are disappearing. Someone's got to figure out what's happening to them. Okay, cool. Now we got another quest. Quest! This is the Shrine of Abaddon, the Golem. Wrong, not wrong. Long story or short story. Depends. Symbol of Abaddon, a colossal smithing hammer imposed over a circular gear. Smooth and bright. With buffing oils? Buffing oils. Oh.
We just don't have the manpower.
Fire surrounding Defiance Bay, flags mark strategic access points to the city. This is what? War room? War room. Flow of refugees over the past few months, figures grow by the week. Actually, go into that one. Samey.
A simple test. That's settled.
Well, let's talk to this guy.
Refugees from every corner of the Deerwood. The dozens getting them all riled up about animancy. At this rate, we'll need twice the soldiers to patrol Defiance Bay.
You're in charge of the Crucible Knights? Okay. High Justice is the leader, but is stationed at Fleetbreaker Castle. Proved our training, but Dunwood Row can certify that many of our officers come from good Deerwood and fighting stock. What do the dozens have against you? Demagogues and troublemakers. You forget that Defiance Bay is one of the largest cities in the world and not some frontier outpost. Most of them are mercenaries on a good day. Street thugs the rest of the time. Dominal. Okay. Edmar is trying to take advantage to expand his operations. Let's see. Don't you have enough soldiers?
Fleetbreaker Castle. The High Justice has summoned almost half of my novitiates and more of my justiciars to a keep on the other side of New Hailmar. It's not for me to question the High Justice's orders, but it's left us short-handed. And mark me, we're just a couple sparks away from anarchy.
Any way I can help? Forge Master Dunstan is working with an Animancer scholar to build what we're calling Forge Knights. Warriors that can patrol our streets without suffering fatigue, disobedience, or fear. It's the Steel Watch from Baldur's Gate 3. Or you could say that they're making Warforged, by the way. Yana lives with the rest of the Scriveners out in Copper Lane, but I haven't the soldiers to spare at the time. Go to the Scrivener's dormitory, see if you can find her. When you get the research, just bring it to Dunstan. This is his area of expertise anyway. Once I do that, he'll sell stuff to me. Just don't know where's Dunster's whatever row. I think I don't know. I'm sure it's probably told me at some point. Patience. No. Should have taken notes. Unread row. Let's just...
Well, whatever happens, at least we're out of that mud hole, Gilded Vale. I grew up in Gilded Vale. Quaint. That's what I meant to call it. No, you had it right.
Matt Mercer talking to Matt Mercer. It's great. All right. What do we got here? Sanitarium, Hunter's Gift, House, Glemenall, Raymond Manor, Charred Barrel, Upper Lane. Salty Mast, Buddha's House, Abandoned House, Whatever's House, Abandoned House, Alien Trading Company, Ramshackle House, Heritage Hill. All right, we'll go there. Here. Oh, he wants to talk.
Strange place for a shrine to Abidan, Crucible Keep. Maybe it made more sense at some point before it gathered all that dust. The only thing the Knights of the Crucible worship these days is the nobility, as far as I understand it.
I knew some soldiers who got recruited by the Knights after the war was over. They told me about some of it. They get these young lads in there and tell them about the blacksmith and about the revolution, about tradition. Talk about the golden like created the Crucible Knights and his force to go win Deerwood's independence. And they join. It turns out all any of those knights ever talks about is when are we gonna get recognized as real knighthood? When are we gonna get our titles and our land? Our High Justice wants to be an earl. This is Abaddon's will. He's got a castle and an army. You wonder how long he'll wait before he starts a war over it, saying Abaddon told him to. Seems like some members do still take their ideals seriously. You see it with the older knights, some of them. They were taught differently. I feel for them. Ain't seeing all that slowly wearing away around them. Nothing to be done because of the wrong people in charge. Shame they don't have better people to lead.
Yes.
Hello.
Listen. Any ideas what might have happened? Nope. Bad experience. Anything unusual?
So, Certainly.
Up. Skeletal Ranger. Oh, he's over there. I can't get to him.
What have I happened
Brave
here?
does not believe.
Finish them!
Yeah, you need a little bit of healing, so... Let's see, how about... that. And...
Mowing.
there we go. Good. There we go.
Certainly.
Oh, interesting that this is a, like this. Anglefoot trap. Something twitches and shambles in the darkness between the slats. A rancid draft creeps from the house. Lovely. Burned lady. These vaults have already been pried open. Gargoyle? Gargoyle.
Brave does not believe.
It'll die soon.
I can do that. That's settled.
Oh, we got another set of Kickstarters. Roland Gwynn, Aaron Brackman, Adamalo, James W. This damn game will be the death of me. Oh, Colleen Fagan, Air, Bill Willikins. I'm gonna live forever. Mark Wust. Died 21/21, 1982 to 21/20. Jesus. Pretty long time. 40 years. Well, 439. I love the redacted lines. Memorial redacted for reasons of national security. There's the Google. Go get it.
Brave does not believe.
Certainly.
I can do that. That's settled.
Spell word amulet. Spell defense bonus. Plus 10 defense against spells. Let's see, who can use it? Phew. For me. Crosshatched claw marks score this vault.
Brave thou shalt not believe.
Get on!
Yes. Certainly.
Spot on!
All right. Come on.
That's it! Get on!
Yeah.
Certainly.
Small plaque at the base reads, "Freedom above all, Admeth Adrus." Like someone smashed the family crest of this mausoleum with a hammer. The inscription beneath it is illegible. Altus. This is a lovely, very, very friendly and happy place, you know? See what's in here. What? I should have saved. Oh, these are the Crucible Knights that disappeared. Reinforcements at last. I hope you've come armed, because we've got to get out of here. Something about her seems hazy and unsubstantial, even in the darkness of the tomb. Who are you? Commander of the Crucible Knights. I lead the militia stationed around Heritage Hill. Securing this district because my responsibility for this, whatever it has happened. What are you doing here? I came searching for survivors. Only too late did I realize there weren't any. I found myself surrounded by those creatures outside. I had to seek refuge. Funny, isn't it? To hide from the dead in a building that was meant to hold them in the first place. What are these soldiers doing here? They're under my command, of course. They heard my call and we're waiting on a few more to help us fight our way out of here. I think something might be wrong with them. Stuck here with no rations for I don't know how long. We can leave while we're still on our feet. See. We either want to tell you this, but you're already dead. Your ghost and luring Crucible Knights to the deaths. It's impossible. Can't be. The other side of the tomb is visible through her gaping mouth. She looks at her hands, seemingly for the first time, turning them in front of her. As her eyes and her mouth widen in horror, she turns to you. What have you done to me? Initiates attack. Great.
Lava.
I'm out of those spells. Oh, crap. Oh. All right, I have the scarab.
Can't move.
All right.
Just get quiet.
Turrets is down.
Following your lead. I'm stuck.
That is a little tough.
I'm
Forward. Hey. The library raid, everyone. We've been bookmarked. How you doing, Cord? How's the rest of London? How you doing, my friend? We're in the middle of a fight, so... Hi. How was Fallout London? Tell me all about it. I had to pop in real briefly when I was taking a break, and I'm actually about to take probably what's going to be my final one of the night, but I need to see if I can finish this fight. I don't know if I can or not. We shall see. But how was everything? Tell me about it. Welcome on in. Thanks for bringing everyone over. Hi, everybody. Y'all don't know me. I am Greenie Trini. Call me Greenie. This is the Gamma Forest. Mostly good. You made it to Thames Heaven and lost progression because apparently Thames folk don't have beds. Yeah, you said you found 2 beds at least. Maybe the one that you had... It said something on Discord how there was one in the place where you were at, but you hadn't found it yet. But you did say you found 2. 3 now. Excellent. I am not doing so well in this fight. Might actually be able to do it though. That's down. Okay, we actually might do this. You can lose too much progression, thankfully. It's a lot more fun when you can actually play effectively. Yeah, I can imagine. That worked.
Finish them!
He's almost there.
Brave.
All my melee people are down right now, so. Whew. So yeah. That was a hell of a thing. Okay. Pillage is going interestingly. We have today. I finished an area in our stronghold. There's a whole dungeon underneath. I know. I think you've played this one. You've played both, or you played one. I can't recall if you played both of them or just this one. I know I've watched you stream Pillars, but I don't remember which one it was. Because you've got clips in your clip show of you playing. Fair bit of this one. Because yeah, I remember the clip. I don't know why in the world it's stuck in my head, but it's like you made a comment about how nothing had gone on in a while, and suddenly a door opens up on the side and you got attacked. But I went through Radric's Hold. I finished that. I did another level of the dungeon underneath my stronghold and upgraded a little bit, and we're finally exploring the city down over here and doing some stuff here. Very quiet, and the really creepy sound effect played. Yeah, I remember it was a sound effect, and then like a wall dropped, like you hit like a pressure plate, secret door or something. I don't know, or scripted that way. Well, we're over here in Heritage Hill right now, apparently fighting undead. Looking at all the Kickstarter stuff of people. I mean, I could be wrong. You never know. I am going to... Yep, I thought there might be a trap.
To whispers and shadows.
Grants a specific skill bonus to all of his or her allies for a long duration. That's useful.
Settled?
Great sword. They don't. All right, so we were sent on a quest. Okay. All right, we finished that quest. Now, before I continue, though, actually, let me check my stronghold stuff. I'm going to need to go finish this. I might have 7,000 now. See what I'm going to upgrade next to my stronghold. Yeah, we're going to do the walls. Go ahead and get that done. That takes the longest out of everything. If y'all don't mind, I am going to take a quick break because I need to actually get some tea. I've been talking quite a lot. There's a lot of text in this game. I need to make sure I get something to drink. So feel free. And Gord, I know you just finished your stream as well. Go ahead and get something to drink extra, or you need to get a little stretch in, you know, as you start to wind down from your stream tonight. And we'll be back in a few moments. Okay, I have returned. All right, so let's continue on through. Hey, we did recently level up. We're at level 6 now. Can't go in there yet. That's another quest that I don't have.
A simple test. That's settled.
See what's in here. I have no idea. Altus Manor? I think I'm going to come back. I have a feeling that some of this stuff is stuff to do later. Okay?
Have you ever chased a skirt wizard? Or do you merely hide behind them?
Don't pawn your personal problems off on me.
They will use you, cast you off when it suits. A word to you.
Maybe they just don't answer to fiery whore.
I love that character. He's great. It's so funny because I have two characters that are both voiced by Matt Mercer, and then they start talking to each other. It's just kind of hilarious hearing him do like the two different accents like against each other. Not sure where I'm trying to go to. No. Probably here. I need to finish up some quick. I got to get back to our home area. We do have a quest here, so we need to go here. We got to go talk to the Scriveners. Remind myself exactly which one that was. Wanted? No. Ah, here it is. Built last. Viana. Looking for Viana. Spilled tea, empty teapots, and one detailed sketch of a fire-breathing old dwarf are all the remains of a long study session. Steal. I'm not sneaking.
Let's see what lies this way.
Greetings.
A whale's eyeless face. You are one short ogre. Why are you green? How are you getting the ducks to keep flying around you like that? I mean, I am green, but I don't think he actually sees my character as being green. Survival 2. Let me guess. You smoked a lot of white leaf. Did you get your hands on some snowcap? Snowcap. Snowcap. So few people know snowcap, much less ogres. You're a scrivener? Yes, I am a scrivener. All right. Read books. Write books. I once ate a book, but only because it looked like a sweet pie. Perhaps it was sweet pie baked to look like a book. Oh, I'm also a collector of herbs, flowers, plants. I sell them. Mostly I eat them. Tell me about the dormitory. Where the scriveners who work at the Hall of Revealed Mysteries sleep. I am a scrivener. This place smells like old stockings. For Viana. I like Viana. She's always talking about metalmen, which is strange since I'm pretty sure she doesn't eat snowcap. I don't talk about metalmen either. I do eat snowcap. Huh. She's not here right now. Flew away to Andra's gift to meet her friend Bessia. Clesia. Yes, Clesia. Clesia is the friend she's going to meet in Andra's gift. In a house, not a boat. North house, empty house. Andra's gift, that's a lot of boats. We should go rowing sometime. Yeah. You got drugs. Drugs and drugs and drugs. Well, you know what? Let's see if he'll buy my stuff. Yep, he's going to buy my stuff. There you go. All right, so she's not here. Pretty beds are topped with thin blankets and even thinner mattresses. Ew. Rancid stench rises from the basin. Dishes at the top of the pile are flecked with morsels of meat and cheese. Those at the bottom are coated in a slimy buzz. Sounds lovely. All right, to Andra's gift we go. Checking stuff yet. We haven't gone into the catacombs yet. We haven't had a reason to yet. Okay.
Ah, the life of a traveler. So many ruins to uncover, places to see.
Indeed. Though after 5 years, I'll be ready for a break.
It is true. You have been at it far longer than I. Where will you go next, when you have all the world to choose from?
Home, of course.
All right, it's one of these abandoned houses. It's either this one or the one over there. So let's see if it's this one. Oh, no. It's a bunch of addicts. A dozen tiny somethings squirm within the pot of rice. That sounds fun. Alright, so...
How's the hand?
Turning purple. Put off.
I warned you not to pet him.
If I'm not supposed to pet him, why is he so soft?
Tried to pet the fox. Okay, it's gotta be this house, though.
Slow and silent.
Secret stuff. I don't see any secret stuff. Oh! Arwina. As you enter the room, you see several figures huddled together. They stand at attention, armed, not in matched gear like the Crucible Knights. the center of the group, one woman looms over the other, holding a flail. She snarls at the cowering. Got pages of research here. You expect me to believe this was just your scratch work? Nothing, I promise, so it's just my notes. You hear a painful smack as a woman backhands her captive. You know you were meeting with the Crucible Knights? You think they're the only ones with power in this city? Call us the dozens for a reason. I won't ask you again. Shouldn't be here. What's going on here? Nothing you need to know about. No. It's time to fight. Everyone's got. All right.
Brave down.
Okay. Let's do him closer. You were supposed to have switched.
Lava.
Okay, we need circle of protection. Right there. Let's go with lightning. Let's get some fireball. No, I don't want to hurt that one. So now let's do the bounding missiles. I have a generation.
Lava.
Antelope. Man. This I love Call Lightning. It's like their version of Call Lightning, but it's just random, and I do like it. Yana's face is covered in bruises, and her eyes are wide with shock and relief. I don't know who you are, but thank you. Rapid hitching breaths punctuate her words. Oh, I was sure they were going to kill me. Wipes a tear from her cheek, wincing as her knuckle grazes a bruise. What's happened here? I thought I was coming here to meet my friend from the Republics. It's like I walked into a trap. Dozens must have been watching me for a while. Been working on a special project for the Crucible Knights, and they weren't exactly subtle about contacting me. And it's an interesting one because they're making like these kind of like automatons, like steel watch per se. You want to say that, like as in from Baldur's Gate, you know, kind of Warforged, I guess. Oh, tell me about yourself. Studied Animancy and Ozia back in the Valian Republics. Came to Defiance Bay to research local advances, but instead of going to Brackenberry Sanitarium, I found a position as a scrivener at the Temple of Yael. I've had access to many rare manuscripts that most animancers never see. I had to keep my head down. I've been careful not to let the librarian or my colleagues know what I'm working on. About this project. He is with a rather rare branch of animancy. No offense, but I probably shouldn't get too specific without Commander Clivet's mission. Mission to after all. Now you can see the trouble a little indiscretion has got me into. Let's get out of here. Commander Cliver of the Crucible Knights is waiting on my research. Not that you haven't already done a lot for me, but maybe you could take it to him? I kept it with me to prevent it from falling into the wrong hands, but you can see how well that worked out. He took it from me when I arrived. Anyway, don't wait on me. I can make my own way out of here. Okay. Heavy armor. It's a brigandine. Okay. See? Yana's research. First page is a note to someone named Dunstan. Yep. Hammer and cudgel. Oh, wait, actually, need that. Awesome.
Certainly.
Okay. Let's get out of here. Not quite sure where I need to go for this Dunrid's Row. Dunstan.
So much for
Forge
his talk
Knights.
of secrecy. I'm building Cleaver's Metal Warriors. He says they're what we need to keep order in Defiance Bay, so...
How are you creating these Forged Knights? Suits of armor and souls. Cliver's had me repairing and reinforcing unused armor for months now, just so we can fill them with some poor sod's essence. As long as that Scholar Girl's got her numbers right, infusing the armor with a soul won't be that hard. It's not what bothers me. It's 3. I disagree on near about everything, and this is no exception. These Forged Knights won't solve our manpower problem. You can call them what he wants, but they aren't knights. Take Dimac's nose to smell the trouble here. The group that can't stand together is headed for a fall. Don't get me started on the other problem. These souls he bought to power the Forged Knights, Ivor keeps telling himself they came from willing donors, but he knows better. There's a reason you have to buy souls through less than lethal channels. To be clearing these scavengers off the road, not doing business with them. We need Viana's research to complete them. Bind the souls too tightly and you get something like those flesh constructs at the sanitarium, barely bright enough to avoid walking into a wall. Bind them too loosely and they'll be too self-aware for their own good. Ag killers and metal bodies. Here you go.
That's what Cleaver's been looking for anyway.
Cleaver, not Cliver.
If you found it, I guess I've got to start.
Don't sound too happy about it. Not. Made it clear to Cleaver that this is a mistake. Trying to harness souls like this, it's a crime against the gods, and it's bound to earn us more trouble than it saves. Cleaver's give me his orders. I'm gonna build these things as best I can.
Now, time to see if that Valian was worth all that blood and copper.
Let's see.
I'll be damned. To be honest, even I wasn't expecting it to work this well. Back to it. Cleaver will want me to finish the rest of them. It sounded like he has a job for you, too.
The White Spire. Two-handed S-stock. Huh. I'm gonna need to do some upgrades soon, but Exceptional. Forge Master's gloves. Damage burn reduction. Okay. Shod in Fate. Grants consecrated ground when hit by a critical hit. Okay. Well. That's not giving me a whole lot of money, but it's money. That's a Forge Knight, huh? All right. Before we continue, I need to run back to the stronghold because I have a thing getting ready to happen. I'm waiting for that particular mission to finish.
The keep's coming along nicely.
Quest. All right, do I have anything going right now? Oh. Page unturned. A series of murders have shocked and terrorized the scribes of White Rock Isle, sequestered in their island monastery in the Boot of Andra. They've had little success reaching out to the mainland for help. They're renowned for their integrity and artistic talents. Scribes may be unknowingly harboring someone who's attempting to sabotage their work on forbidden books. Failing to prevent 2 additional deaths, Gravius and the monks were able to track down the murderer, a secretive scribe of the order that the other monks believed had died years ago. In reality, the scribe had been hiding in the catacombs beneath the monastery and progressively destroying heretical works that he believed spread lies about the origins of the gods. The monk started to catch on. He killed anyone who caused suspicion. Rather than face punishment, the scribe leapt from the highest tower of the monastery to his death. In the scribe's subterranean laboratory, Gravius discovered several suspicious vials of thick brown fluid. The monastery's herbalist identified it as potent poison, saying that it had likely been used to kill the monks. 66 raw damage over 30 seconds. I know you have a message. It's okay. I want to... 2 days, 16 hours for that. Is it about Kawadnua again? Don't know. My apologies. I'm merely a messenger. Charred barrel in Brackenbury. It's different. I still haven't done anything about hiring people. I don't like the idea of like losing money per day.
Looks a little...
Okay,
You must have seen some amazing sights on your way north.
Sure. Pirate cities floating in the archipelago. The mountain halls of these northern dwarves. Plenty.
I haven't been further south than the Deerwood myself. Maybe I'll come back after I've convinced the Ranga Nui and see all those things for myself.
I hope you do.
He's very, what's the word I'm looking for? Oh. Enthusiastic about his exploring. Oh, is this a kid with a knife? He asked me for one. I said, no, not till you're older and more responsible. Remember this conversation. It's Gord. It's little Gord. Gordy. And you out here playing with a blade that clearly belongs to the knights. Do you see the problem? I didn't steal it honest. Created a secret for her. Ask her. But my son says true. Who wants to be a Crucible Knight? Thought it was a good way to get him started in an honorable profession. I still don't approve my boy having a weapon, but I'm glad he's no thief. Keep the blade, but I'll be holding on to it until you're a squire with the knights. Come along, Gordy. Won't have you loitering out here all day. It's funny. Okay.
I'll grant you that animancy has had its failures, Balreach among them. But does that warrant attacks on innocent practitioners? Superstitious kith have spilled their share of blood.
That's no comparison. Animancers have the advantage of education, and with that comes authority and responsibility.
I have to say, it's wonderful to have someone to debate with. You'd think they'd be more welcoming of it at the law college.
Or we could enjoy a glass of wine and a comfortable silence.
Certainly.
Marble is cool and perfectly smooth. Droplets of crystal clear water feed the statues. Oh, cool. This is the right place. Scrolls are wedged tightly on the shelves. Each has a name scrawled on the outside. This map shows the environment surrounding Defiance Bay. Flags mark strategic access. Some of these vintages are even older than Defiance Bay. One. Either these notes are written in code or the author's handwriting is atrocious. A group of notes speculate about the identity and location of a secret sect. Defiant Bay.
A simple test. That's settled. A simple test.
Fixed to the wall are leads in a case involving apparently a caravan that disappeared en route to New Kyomar. Upstairs. None of these people have names, so it's got to be someone that has a name. I know I've seen the quest. This is where I wanted to go. Good. Notes are scribbled in a cryptic shorthand. Pictures of all manner of folk are pinned to this board alongside notes scribbled in an indecipherable shorthand. Up here. First I'm looking for has got to be in here. Ah. Lady Webb wants to see you. She'll send for you. Maybe I just have to turn it into that guy. Oh. Alright, we gotta go to the charred barrel. Bristwin. Nanton. Young elf is dressed in gaudy robes that he seems ready to cast off. Picks at a heavily brocaded sleeve and continually adjusts a gold chain around his neck. He looks up at you. Did he send you to run me out of town? And tell her I'm not going anywhere without that medallion. I told Cyril I wouldn't let her sell it. That's what you hear about, and save yourself the trouble. What are you talking about? Obviously not here to shake me. Cyril's a courtesan over at the Salty Mast in Undra's Gift. Oh, so that's what the Salty Mast is. We've been working together for over a year now. Find a noble with more money than sense, fill him up with liquor and send him home. Time and Cyril takes her fee and... 100 coppers here, trinket there. The bounty for us. These lords and ladies never notice anything missing. Go on. Anyway, we always split the bounty until a week ago. Takes the necklace off some noble. And within medallion, damn near priceless. That relic is sacred to my clan. She won't part with it for any sum I could afford. And even if I wanted to, I can't go home without it. That's a hard thing. Tell me more about your situation. Makes the medallion so important. I grew up near Glenfath, Shattering Spear clan. Glenfathans have protected Ingwithan ruins for thousands of years. It's one duty the gods ask of us in exchange for the freedom to live as we please. Treasure hunters looted the ruins in our territory, and we left the wilds we dwelled in for generations. Most of my clanmates scattered to towns around the Deerwood and probably live on crusts of bread. Restoring this medallion to the ruins would earn us the gods' forgiveness. Shattering Spear could go home. Oh, fascinating. Single medallion to earn the gods' favor, and so return home? Reminds me of a story I heard somewhere. There is a ruin we found that had a thing that needed medallion or something inserted, but I had no idea what it was, so maybe that's it. Courtesan at the Salty Mask over in Andrews. She wasn't born to much, but she's done what she has in order to escape that. She's a good friend. And yet he's complaining about her stealing from her. Yep. Without her, I'd probably be living hand to mouth like the rest of the Shattering Spear. Listen about her. Me, it's about the 40 people in my clan, the way of life we've held on to for generations. Seem like you've done well enough for yourself. As if they're scraped by in the gutters like the rest of my clan. But I'd give it all for that medallion. I offered to, but it's worth more than anything I've got, and Cyril knows it. I don't understand why you can't take your money and return to your grandfather. But that's not the point. Eugene, this is a connection to history and like an anchor. Defending the ruins for the gods gave us a purpose. Without that, we're adrift. Does this make any sense to you? Sure. I'll see about getting it. Non-ton. Oh. I remember where it was some quest that we met this guy. Oh, Ingrid. Oh, this one. Yeah, he killed his friend. Murdered his friend by bear. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I remember that exactly then. Once I saw her name, Ingrid. Because everything seemed on the up and up until you like do the whole, yeah, friend was beating his wife. Yeah, the guy got what he deserved, but
Hail, traveler.
Hector, Anna, Iraq. That's another one of these. There's bound to be a bunch of these in the tavern. Mint. Neat twist, because when you first find the friend's ghost, it's like, oh, I've uncovered treachery and murder. You'll punish the villain, but it turns out the villain was the guy who died. Yeah, I know. I like the fact that they did it that way. It was neat. Chancellor was over there in the corner waiting for me, and I'm just like, oh, let's go see what's over here. Bandits? And they're just there. Just having a drink, being bandits. Yeah. Yes. They're in the wine, basically the wine and liquor, cellar. I haven't been in here yet, so I kind of want to just explore and see what's here. Hey, there's a pirate. Mort Duges. Colossus. Iliana Renault. I don't speak French, so pronouncing names sometimes is bad. But Iliana's not French, but Renault? Renoir? Renault? Not Renoir, it's Renault. All right. But Iliana? That's not a French name. Is French Russian? Rayano? Yeah. Well, I know NAUX is like, no. But still, Iliana. In which case I think of Iliana Rasputin. Magic. Younger sister, the X-Man known as Piotr Colossus. He's also the younger brother of another one, because there's 3 of them. Fancy British-like place, probably. Piano. Ghana. All them British names that got mixed with French. But Rayano? Map of the Deerwood and the Airglen Fath appears to predate the discovery of some of the ruins in the east. Signed by the cartographer A. Scary. Mort du Gest. Oh wow! I just noticed the animation is him like smoking from a little pipe or whatever. That's kind of pirates. Yarr! Where Merwith is. Tyrion doesn't ask too many questions. Okay, don't seem like a Brackenbury local. Sailor, a library dealer of certain goods. The nice thing about the snobs here is that they're usually too polite to ask more. All right, see ya. I can't really do much else. Map charts routes through the White March. We'll be going there at some point because that is the DLC for this area, for this game. Scripts and procs belong to a production of The Most Unfortunate Tale of Avia and Bernat. Alright, Chancellor Warren. What brings you to Brackenbury? Sent a missive? I didn't. I received a missive from you. As far as I know, nothing has changed regarding your rightful possession of Dea Nua. Okay, so they got me away. I returned even though I wasn't at my stronghold. I was sent away. Realize the charred barrel's gone quiet, turned to see the last of the patients quickly disappearing through the front door. No, they're not. People still around. Only a group of armed men and women stride into the tavern. Oh. The woman leading the armed group lowers her cowl with one hand while keeping the other on a pistol tucked into her belt. You immediately recognize Gathman's captain. Now that the sheep have been fed from their pen, you and I can conduct our business, unfortunate as it may be. I remember you. You were with Lord Gathman at the palace. Bob? And I you? He grins. That whole essence of a god thing tends to be easily remembered. I must say, you remember it. You wear it well. Yep. What do you want? Oh, I think you know. Lord Gathman has ordered your death. He forces it. A shame, really. I admire your exploits, even if only half of them are true. Sadly, I have my orders. Gathman will lose. You should work. And his swine, albeit noble, wealthy swine. The lip curls in feigned disgust. Were I to do it again, I doubt that it would take. What's done is done. And Lord Gathman is as ruthless as he is arrogant. He'll go to great lengths to avenge a betrayal. What could you offer to make me consider such a risk? Better life, working for an honorable lady? Empty. But your honor is no match for Lord Gathman's wrath. Let's get on with this. Huh. And my dog's way up there.
Following your lead.
Oh?
How may I help?
Oh, you, here. Hillock. That was just bad. Bad.
Just
Passing out time for you. Yeah, I'm getting pretty close to the end of the night, too. No worries, I understand. Have a wonderful night. Get some rest.
like in a deer.
Here goes Aloth. And Kana. This is not going to work out
Not
well.
quite.
Certainly.
Let's get this actually done right this time.
How may I help? I shall.
Yes? Of course.
Oh?
Yes? Indeed.
All this pain attack me, I'll make you suffer. Yeah, why not? Okay. Oh, we don't have the spell rate.
Oh?
Great.
Ready, Watcher.
Time for a fireball.
Stern! What?
Again, you
What are we gonna do here? Let's get another those.
Aye?
You're gonna do another these.
Thank you.
Alright, I need a summon, so let's get you.
Rohak 10! Mow it!
Okay, come on. Alright, that guy's finally done. Alright, I have another. Should have some summons. Under Lesser Blight. Got that. Priest out of here. Okay, come on, Adair. All right, let's see. How about that?
Lava.
That. All right, Captain Emery. Amazing how different it is once you actually have time to position your party the way it needs to be. It does make the strange reports I've received from the grass make more sense in context. Go on. Earl Badamar decided to keep an eye on Lord Gathman's activities. Gathman isn't hiring a lot of men recently, but for what purpose we can't say. I advise you to take extra precautions at Kaya Nua, maybe attempting to place spies or saboteurs within your walls. Be wary. Don't think you've seen Lord Gathman's in-game yet. Turn to Kaya Nua. I plan on it.
Oh?
So we get all the stuff we want. That.
Certainly.
I would have liked to have been able to recruit that one, but I guess it just wasn't a thing. Before we return, we could go talk to the guy that wanted us to find his armor. Know where it is, but not sure who talk to prove. Been on your own for 5 years. I've had a mask, but you can't talk to him. My standards changed around year 2.
Around year 2.
Viserys?
Certainly.
Why not? I was on fast mode, but I wasn't. Hmm.
In Jacoa, we have a memorial for the Saints' War. They say a Rawatai artillery master contributed to the Godhammer bomb. I wondered
Of course. You want Rawatai to be a part of this history. Crow about how your people helped the Deerwood. Maybe your Ranganui lied, Amawa.
On second thought, I'll ask Adair.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Oh, here. I want to... Not sure exactly how I need to talk to these people
You had...
to do this quest.
I can imagine that comes in handy.
It's a lot of side quests. Hall of Revealed Mysteries. I haven't even been in that building yet. Where was the guy? He was... here?
Well met, friend.
His name Osric sound familiar? Got any self-respect you won't associate with him, or with any of his new friends at the Expedition Hall, for that matter. Scamps. A lot of them. It's a story between you two. Osric always held some controversial opinions that went overlooked for the longest time because his family has such an extensive history of service in the Crucible Knights. He had the gall to suggest we had strayed too far from our roots. Some of our officers are beginning to resemble a dear nobility. Wow. He would have us all wear rough spun and fight with forge hammers. I merely reported his statements. History made the knights what they are now. You can't just cast it aside. You've outgrown that past. Sometimes you need to move on. Grown? Like an old sealskin coat? You adapt with the time, sure, but that's a bit naive. Is that his breastplate you're wearing? Was. Became property of the Crucible Knights when he was discharged. Now it's mine. It's not for sale, if that's what you're... Not every day you find armor that was used in the rebellion. It says your affidavit is a forgery. What would he know about that? Perfectly convenient for him to cast aspersions, what with his pedigree in the Knights. It's a lie, of course. Alright, let's see what it says. And the cipher who signed off on Pinhelm's affidavit works at Hedgehog. Okay, there it is. Okay. I just want to kind of finish to close this quest out. So it will open up more stuff for me. Ovian. Hello, hello. How you doing? Oop. And in there yourself? I'm doing all right. Dennis was here earlier. Ah, there's Curran.
Gods keep you.
Gray whispers, Kayad Noah, gilded veiled, old voices indeed. How'd you know? The cipher is my job to know these things. You carry the whiff of ancients. What else can you tell me? Not as much as I would like, unfortunately. My duties for Lady Webb require me to focus my talents elsewhere. Looks as though you could use some help. Not at liberty to discuss my work, unfortunately. Unread Row, ears only. A civilian would only need the confidence of Lady Webb before I could share. What are you so busy with? Hollowborn, growing unrest, and the ever-present political intrigues. So many missing souls, missing persons are the least of our concerns these days. Check for soul connections, looking for lost things, missing things, or troublesome things, particularly where people of power and influence are concerned. I'm a cipher. Near Glanfath, we were once known as Shalgwin, Mind Hunters. Nice title, yes, but it wasn't until the Animancers began working with my kind 40 years ago that we truly understood our power. Now we make some of the best detectives in the world. Missing souls. You can look at a person and see where they've been. Or look at a weapon and see who's touched it. Useful for solving crimes, as you can imagine. Is this affidavit real? Signed by you. Holds a page that seems to stare through the words as if something woven in the fabric of the paper. Remember Pinhel, meaning peacock of a man, his mouth dry and hands moist when I told him he was a sole descendant of a Dirian general who had fought against Hadret's rebellion. Forgery, and not the first I've seen. I have no time for the knights and their obsessions. Bring this to his commander, Cleaver. Show him the seal. Points to the wax stamp by his forged signature. Compares it with another, you should be able to spot the I'm a man for the soul of gods. Rather unfair. Alright, that part's... We're almost done. Oh, Pinhelm. What does this mean to you? A career I've labored years for, and all hangs on the coincidence of a past life. Me, a Deerwooden, rich or poor, can aspire to a position in the Crucible Knights. Anyone can rise to the rank of High Justice. Those of us born with the wrong soul. Tell me how that's reasonable. Superiors deserve to know the truth. What truth? That over a century ago I was some Adirian who's dust in the ground now? I'll ask you one more time. Give that back. Not interested in fighting. Should have minded your own business. Well.
We got the priest.
Yes, they did.
Oh?
Okay. Unfortunate that happened that way, but
Certainly.
Osric's family breastplate. Lyra was sorry. Were you? I still show the guy, though? That I'm kind of curious about. Knights are, I'm an ally with them. Faintly good. Alright. Just want this particular quest line finish. There's a lot of quests. He's over here.
Dunstan will complete the first squad of Forge Knights in no time. Now the High Justice will want to have his Forge Masters at Fleetbreaker Castle create more. I've made a copy of Viana's research, and the High Justice has sent a courier to Anslog's Compass to retrieve it. The dozens have gotten too active for the courier to come to Defiance Bay, and after Viana's kidnapping, we've got to assume they know about our plans. That's why I'm sending you to deliver the research. You shouldn't be recognizable to the dozens. Yet.
Not much the dozens do recognize other than things that make them feel threatened. After this, I expect they'll learn of your association with us, and they won't be too happy about it. Neither will the Gominals. We're trying to expand the family business, and they resent us for standing in the way.
Anslog's Compass is a small lagoon just north of Defiance Bay. Your contact will be a commander named Arenroad. She'll meet you by the docks. Return to me when you've finished. The High...
Okay. Winds of Steel. Alright, so I didn't actually have to bring anything to their commander. The dude's dead.
This elder... And what if you return empty-handed, huh?
I never return empty-handed.
All right, let's just turn this quest in. Then we're going to return back to our base. Actually, we have quite a few quests open right now. Is this the armor you wanted? You were right about the affidavit, David. Unfortunately, Enhelm forced me into a fight. Shame it ended like that. But he's the lying weasel who started this. You did all I asked, and you are owed much. Stop by Sonild's shop on the other end of the hall. She sells some of the best gear in the city, and I'll see that she opens her inventory to you. What is the armor to you, anyway? Nothing really. Just a keepsake. It commemorates the Order of Magrid, highest order of valor, ordered to the dead, never the living. Dear Woodens, real Dear Woodens, don't have nobility or birthrights, unless you're some copper fucker. Here, all we got's the honor we bring to our family name. Order of Magrid. Don't give it out too much. Not often you see a member that doesn't. Revolutionary ties are as good as he says they are. This is something to live up to. Business with me?
You want an expedition? Talk to Winner.
Okay, now I can actually do stuff. Let's see what she's got real quick. Saying, I'm just going to do this thing and do something else. No, just one more turn, right?
Well met, friend.
You'd be like, get lots of money. Traces of all-consuming rage. Alright, so that's for barbarians then. Andy hat of the diseased yak. Okay. That's +2 resolve, but -1 intellect. That's amazing. Nerf's folly. +1 resolve, +2 constitution. Isle Stompers. Minor Fetid Caress. That does. Oh, it's a... Yeah, okay, I got it. Cloak of the Fox and Hunter. +5 will, +9 reflex. Also grants summon noble creature. Oh, wow, I like it. When pulled over the head, the corners look like erect dog ears. So I can give the person dog ears. It's not bad. Oh, Nakra erect. That's Whisper of Treason. That's a monocle? Oh, that's amazing. Here. I honestly think it's going to be good for her. Reflex 5, healing bonus. This is reflex 9. Well, wait a minute. A will 9. I'm gonna leave that there. Oh, now I'm considered to be a lackey of the Crucible Knights. Oh no, because I didn't turn this, because I turned that thing in. Oh. Oh well. Don't really like the dozens anyway, so that's unfortunate. See, I'm an ally with them. I guess I'll have to find something else to do to have a better reputation. All right, back home.
Looks a little healthier than before.
There's a mob in front of my Great Hall. Wouldn't pay so they set my crops on fire. They took our gerbs. The boy tried to stop him, they knocked him over the head. He's alive. He can't think straight no more. Your boy got lucky. Our guards, good men, both got put to the sword after they surrenders. I paid those thugs what they wanted, but they still took everything I had. There she is. What's going on? We want justice. You've been terrorizing us, and we won't stand for it any longer. Go on. You sent your men to my farm to collect a crop tax, saying we was overdue. I mean, it was a road toll. Been traveling up and down this way for years, and this is the first I heard of such thing. What makes you think I sent those men? Acting on orders from the Lady of Kaednua. It's you. Who are my men? Who were they? They weren't no common bandits. If this happens again, it's not at my orders. You heard it directly from me. Yeah, I'll give him the money. I got plenty right now. Stronghold has gained 3 prestige. Angry mobs, the inevitable thorn in every ruler's side, eh, Greeny Trini? Now what brings you here? Yep, that was Lord Gathman. Gonna make sure if there's anything else. I figure out what I'm going to do about this guy. 6 hours. Let's go ahead and do that. South curtain wall construction complete. I'll look at it.
Bets are in.
Okay. That's something, I guess. Okay, and now I have Curio Shop, Artificer's Hall, Chapel, Forum, Training Grounds, Botanical Garden, Hedge Maze, Woodland Trails, we'll take the Curio Shop this time. Now let's talk to him. Gathman is amassing an army of mercenaries near Yudinwood Field. Here's a peaceful claim to Caed Nua is no longer possible. Earl has sent me to aid you in forming your own force to counter this threat. I'm here in an advisory role only, of course. The Earl won't officially take sides in this dispute. Why won't the Earl officially legitimize my claim? Delicate situation. Legally, his claim is just, and he knows it. Stripping land and title from a noble family is quite dangerous, perhaps more so than killing the man outright. With Gathman dead, the Earl only need worry about blood vengeance from family members that actually cared for Lord Gathman. Those, if court gossip is to be believed, are few and far between. Losing a family claim to land and title, though, such disputes incite hatred from the entire clan and their political allies, not to mention the unease it causes amongst the nobles, which are started for us. I'm the one that has to prove my legitimacy. Why not let him come to me? Not fool enough to risk tearing down Caed Nua just to kill you, and if you shield yourself behind these walls, you'll have free reign to torment your subjects in the countryside. Talk about my army. Where am I getting my troops? Volunteers, okay. Any hirelings will also accompany me to the battle, so acquire as many of them as possible. What's the status of my troops? 2 green, 2 few. Go up against Gathman now, losses will be heavy. Special allies do I have? No one's offered their help, I'm afraid. It may be possible to find an ally in Defiance Bay among the Knights of the Crucible, the Dozens, or if you're truly desperate, House Dominal. Heard rumors of a force of Rietzerins currently in the White March. Find a way that far north, perhaps you can sway some of them to join our cause. We need to recruit veteran troops. I know a company or two of veterans that would be willing to join us for a bit of coin. I'd say 10,000 coppers. How much time do I have? Rumored Lord Gathman will suffer a series of unfortunate and completely unforeseen setbacks before his army is complete. Still not tarry long. So, and it said it gave me the option of the White March stuff. So I'm assuming that means that I'll be able to do that later because that is DLC. By the way, it is time to call it for the evening. It is highly unlikely that I will be streaming tomorrow night, but I do not know for sure. I have in real life thing I have to do tomorrow evening, so we'll see how that goes. And if I am, going to stream, it'll be Sea of Stars. Either way, Thursday night we will definitely be back for Yakuza. I need to continue my Kiwami playthrough. I need to actually install it on the computer. I haven't done that yet. But beyond that, thanks everyone. Had obviously some couple of wonderful raids. Quantum Pioneer and of course Gord. Cloud. So see if there's somebody that we can send a raid to. We've got available to us. I don't know. Oh, I know where we're going to go. All right, we're going to go say hi to Odon Kane and some Fallout 4. So, of course, if those of you who want to come along with on this raid, that'd be fantastic. If you did, I've got 2 different raid messages. If you are subbed to the channel, feel free and use this one right here. Dice of the way. Here are the trees. It's a tree raid. And if not, perfectly fine. Use this one. Tree raid. We won't leave you. Well, thanks again for being here, Gord. I appreciate it. I'm looking forward to doing this one again at some point, which will be probably next week. Expect some big news also later on this week, as well as going to start discussing the changes that are coming with Nightingale. There is a huge update coming. It is actually going to be a full reset, so we'll be starting over from scratch when that reset comes. With update 0.5, changing a lot of things. Log part 2 of their information will be coming, I think, on Thursday. They've talked a little bit about some of the changes that they're going with and some new tile sets, which looks absolutely gorgeous. And wasn't even the set that I was expecting them to show us. But I'm expecting them to tell us some more about the story changes that are happening. And I don't know if they're going to add a new biome yet with this update or not. I think it'd be really cool if they did, but I'm okay if they don't. That's fine. It does look like they're going to be adding a whole bunch of new stuff. So we'll talk about that probably when we're back on Thursday, I think. If not tomorrow, depending on when they post their notes on their update. Still don't know when it's going to come, but we'll get there. But anyway. As always, thanks again, each and every one of you, for being here, and y'all know the deal. Of course, as always, in the immortal words of Bill S. Preston, Esquire, Ed Theodore Logan, the excellent. I'll see y'all soon.